You know, one of the things I love about fall, the autumn temperatures, the crisp air. Well, also something big happens in the fall, and that's college football. That's right, America loves college football, and who can blame them? You know, right now, you take a look at Indiana University, they're very popular. Heck, they're in a top 10 team right now. Stands are full, people are having a great time, enjoying themselves. I remember back in the day when I was younger, I used to go to Notre Dame football. My friend Alan Cardell, who would go up to see the Notre Dame play. Now, this was during the era of Lou Holtz and, well, Jerry Faust. The Jerry Faust was not a good era, but Lou Holtz, that was pretty good era. We would go up to the Notre Dame games, and before the game would start, you always went to the tailgating parties that were going on. They had great tailgating parties. I mean, you walk around there, and you could see parties like nothing you ever seen. And then, of course, you go in the game and watch the football game. Well, it turns out that another university here in the United States has developed a more interesting tradition that apparently is going to be catching on, they think, in other stadiums around the country. The school is the University of Colorado, and their football coach is Dion Sanders. You might remember him as Neon Dion, prime time they called him. Well, in Colorado, University of Colorado football, their games usually are played in the afternoon because it's high, it's cooler in the Colorado area in the fall, and the games really start around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, when the second quarter arrives, apparently something happens in the second quarter that Neon Dion says, man, I can't believe what's going on here. Because something big happens at the University of Colorado at 4:20. Because at 4:20 in the second quarter of the game, the fans in the stands light up. And I mean, they light up. Beyond anything you could possibly imagine, they're up there just changing the look, the feel, and the noise of the crowd. Because after 4:20 p.m., instead of people yelling, screaming, and hollering, people are going, ooh, the field is so green. Hey, you hungry? Let's get something to eat. It's kind of how it is at the University of Colorado. The reason there is about almost 10 years ago, down in Colorado, maybe more than 10 years ago, they legalized marijuana in Colorado for recreational purposes. And now, on that campus, well, I guess everybody's doing what they're doing, and especially at the football games at 4:20. It's become a tradition. So, I mean, okay, fine. I mean, I've seen it happen before, but heck, I remember back years ago, in 1970, I was in flight school. I was dating a girl at Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff. And she said, hey, you want to go to a movie? I said, sure, let's go to a movie. We went to see a movie called Woodstock. Now, keep in mind, this is like 1970. Walked into the theater, and there was a blue haze covering the entire crowd in the theater as the movie projection is going on. I'm going, this ain't a good plan being in here. Because contact high is not a good plan. And Air Force people, well, that bad. It really is. Heck, the airline pilot, remember he said, I ain't flying. Somebody was doing a doobie in the men's room, or the washroom of the airplane. Got to be careful with that. But the point being is, the University of Colorado has a tradition. And apparently the tradition now, at 4:20 in the second quarter, well, the fans light up. So if you want to send your kid to a school where they're going to have a little more interesting time, Colorado might be the place to go. Or maybe not. Your call, your school, and your money could be going to Colorado. Just saying.